Hey, first off, I want to give a shout out to Mark Cook. Yeah, shout out Mark Cook, man. He was a great guy. We loved him in the locker room. I loved him, had a good relationship with him. So rest in peace to him and praying for him and his family. Well, I have been. Yeah, he was great.
Mike, you seem to improve every year, but this year we didn't see you take a day off in training camp. I think everybody had a day off at some point. So, what was it about just your off season, your training, what you're doing, diet wise, everything that's allowed you to just push forward like that?
I mean, just taking care of your body. Being a pro. Each year that's my goal, just to be better, to feel better. And this training camp, I feel like it's the best shape I've been in, and I look forward to having a great season.
Where did that come from? What were you able to do to get yourself in that kind of
Just
space?
I work out a little bit more, but I work out smarter when I do it. I just work out often and then sooner. So when the Super Bowl was over, this is the longest I've ever played. It was 20 plus weeks, and took like a week or two off, went on vacation, and then I started working out with my trainer.
Is it a
And
lot
then
harder to get back into shape?
it's
versus
way
to
harder.
Stay in shape?
It's way harder, and I've been I've been shooting myself in the foot doing that for like the first 4 or 5 years of my career, and then the last few seasons, I've been working out faster, so I won't have to. And I put on weight pretty easy. I was getting up to 240, and then I had to drop like 15 pounds, and that was tough. And now I just stay where I'm playing at.
You say working out faster and smarter.
Yeah.
Could you just, I mean, you don't have to get too deep into the woods, but, just can you specify a little bit of that?
Well, eating is the main thing. I eat better too, but I work out more. So I won't just go run 100 routes in one day. I'll work on something very specific, something light, and just keeps me in shape.
Did you ever run into that problem in the off season where you went too hard, maybe you did too much? Like you said, you did 100 routes a day.
When I was bigger, definitely I'd hurt my hamstrings and things like that. But now I'm just trying to be smarter and just always stay in shape so my body can be ready.
And then it's, I guess, extra weight for diet, so you're not having to wear your body out as much.
Absolutely.
That makes sense. Too many of those loud packs?
I didn't get as many this offseason. I had one. They came and catered for my daughter's birthday, and other than that, I didn't get none.
So that's maybe the key to the weight loss.
Definitely eating better.
I know it's a young secondary for the Cowboys, but just watching tape on them, what do you feel, problems they present, mismatches and stuff like that?
I mean, they're a hard playing group. I mean, they're a good defense. I think they'll be really good. They're young. They play really hard. We don't have as much film on them because they have a new defensive coordinator right now. But for what we've seen, they play hard, and they're a young team that likes to fly around. So, but I like our chances though.
I don't know how often you think about other receiving tours, and obviously you guys might have the best one in the league here. Where does Dallas rank?
They're up there. They're the top of the league.
What aspect of their game, and I know Coach Arian said they all kind of do something different, but what aspects of their game do you
Talking about Gallup, Cooper, and
all
Lamb.
those guys, yeah.
I mean, they're all great receivers. They can run all the routes, all of them. CD's young in the game, but he's a really polished receiver already. Amari, his routes are unbelievable. Michael Gallup can take the top off. They're a really good bunch. I think they're top 3, top 4 in the league, if I had to choose, out of trios.
Mike, Clyde told us late last week that players, when they enjoy success in the playoffs or in the Super Bowl, it can rejuvenate them. Do you feel rejuvenated after all that?
I'll say so. I always try to play my hardest, and the game's fun for me. But winning that Super Bowl, knowing that it's attainable, I mean, it definitely gives you more motivation.
It's like every year you work on things your whole game, but they said specifically like you find things that you want to get better at. What was it this year that you kind of honed in on as far as your game goes?
I always try to work on yak. I mean, I always try to work on that and just being in the best shape possible. Because if I'm in good shape and I'm healthy, I feel like I'm the best receiver on the planet. So I just try to work on that mainly.
Byron was telling it. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just going to follow up with like you had to go through a whole year with Tom about ball placement and you've come so far. So how much more rhythm are you knowing where to expect the ball, how you're reading it, seeing it the way he does? I mean, how much is it different?
I mean, we're miles ahead of where we were last year. Not just me and his connection, but the whole team, the whole offense. I mean, it's really exciting, and hopefully we can do something really special this year.
Seems like in that third preseason game where Tom completed 7 of 7 or 8 of 8 those passes after that first down. Everything just seemed really automatic with you guys.
Yep.
Even on some of the short stuff, you're catching the ball and it's just like there's no pause to secure the catch. It's just that way for you guys out there?
Yeah, I mean, we got that rapport with Tom now. We're trying to mix in the no huddle, here and there. Everybody's on the same page. And last year, we felt like we left a lot out there, a lot. With the guys that we have on this team, we shouldn't be doing that. The games could have been a little bit easier last year for us. We feel like, and hopefully this year we get to show out.
And Byron also said that he feels like, people don't really give you credit or talk about the things that you do in those short to intermediate routes. You're just you're known for being a vertical guy, but that's not talked about as much. Do you feel like that's an area, so you have to prove yourself, or do you just feel like that's an area that, hey, I can do it all?
Yeah, I mean, each year I try to just show that I'm a complete receiver. Each year I just try to get better at everything, deep, underneath, yards after catch, blocking. I just try to get better at everything. I don't like being a limited player. I like being able to run all the routes.
Mike was mentioning something too about like post corner with Tom or whatever, that now that he's got a guy like you, Brady Moss, that's something he can work on a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I try to take advantage of my size and my skill set. I feel like I can run all the routes, and I'm a big body that can do it. So.
Anything else in your diet that you swore off that you really miss?
I didn't cut anything out completely. I'm doing less. But I definitely I stay hydrated more. Drink a lot of water
Mike,
all day.
Going back to last year and even that first drive of the Texans game, you guys kind of got off to a slow start. What have you guys been working on, and how do you feel you'll be able to come out of the gates looking like that second and third?
We just want to be more disciplined because we know we have the playmakers. If we're disciplined, there's not a team that can really beat us if we're not beating ourselves. I don't think because our roster is the best in the league. We just got to go out there and play disciplined football and play hard and be smart.